Our group is passionate about animals and the environment, so we combined a concern for the two and decided to explore the pros and cons of reducing one's meat consumption. Americans rely too heavily on the meat industry. This has negative effects on the environment, on the world economy, and on personal health. Over 51% of greenhouse emissions are a direct result of animal agriculture. 16 pounds of grain fulfills 1/3 of a cow's daily caloric needs, but could feed 10 people for one day. 2,400 gallons of water produces 1 pound of meat, but could produce 15 pounds of bread. Meanwhile, 884 million people don't have access to clean water. People who include less meat in their diets on average have lower cholesterol and reduced risk of cardiovascular disease. If people cut just a portion of the meat out of their diets, they'd be contributing to a solution to world hunger and obesity in the U.S.
So we decided to make a survey to see how much the school actually knew about vegetarianism. As you can see, it's about 50-50 in what people think of it being more healthy than a regular average American diet. Another question we asked the population was if they thought that vegetarian diet was more expensive than an average American diet. As you can see, more people think that it is more expensive, which we thought was very interesting.
After conducting the survey, we decided that we needed to let people know the truths of being vegetarian, so we made a Twitter and posted facts about being vegetarian.
After making the Twitter, we figured we should contact people we know in the community, as well as a local nutritionist in the area. First, we talked to a student we know very well, who has cut meat out of her diet completely.
Alright, so this is Hope, and she's a vegetarian. And how long have you been a vegetarian?
So I've been a vegetarian since June of last year, so that's like 8 months now.
What's the hardest thing about being a vegetarian?
I think the hardest part about being a vegetarian is keeping your diet balanced because you have to find a way to have protein, but most people get their protein from like meat, so I have to eat like nuts or something in order to keep it balanced, so.
Alright, thanks.
We also contacted local businesses in the Bellevue area. We asked them 3 questions. Is a vegetarian diet healthy for us humans? Also, we asked them if a vegetarian diet is for everyone and if they had any advice for people looking at a vegetarian diet. Almost all of them said that a vegetarian diet is healthy if it's done properly and that they would not recommend it for everyone. And we also said that any advice that they had was mainly to make sure that you're watching the amount of protein they're consuming, so you make sure you have the right amount of levels, because meat is one of the main things that give us protein as people who eat meat.
Now that our group had learned the healthy way to be vegetarian, we decided to do it for ourselves. Many omnivores claim, I love animals, but being vegetarian would be so hard. We figured, let's test that.
Today I'm having this.
My carrots today. That's what I'm eating an apple and some mac and cheese. So tonight, the rest of my family is eating chicken, and so I was on my own. So I have some edamame, which is like green beans, no meat, and then salad with some croutons and cheese, no meat on that either. And then I also have some cheesy rice.
So I'm having pizza, I'm having cheese, even though all I really want in this life is taco pizza. All I ever want is taco pizza, but it has beef on it. So this is like vegetarian struggle number 1, like.
Tonight we're gonna have some good old grilled cheese with some monster cheese. Normally we put ham in our grilled cheese, but that's okay. Let's go for our classic grilled cheese tonight.
Preparing for our vegetarian night. We have
All of the essentials.
all of that. Guac, vegetables, just this stuff. It's gonna be so nice.
Hot. Nobody forget that's hot. Don't touch it.
Hi.
Pardon me. It's behind you on your back.
I've not had meat since last Sunday when we started. Woo! I've realized like through this is that like, as they've said, it's really not that hard. I think the hardest thing is coming home to meat that your family has made for you.
Hi, I'm Sophie. I've been vegetarian since Sunday, Monday-ish. What I've learned is that people say that like the fake meat doesn't taste like it and stuff. It's like actually really good. Like what we're having now, it's great. And to reflect on that a little bit, I would definitely consider going vegetarian for longer.
Wow.
Very nice.
There we go.
Good job,
A
guys.
successful dinner. Ladies, yay!
So I'm McKenna. The last time I had meat was actually last night. I know. What? So I've been really good this week, like vegan corn dogs, vegan chicken strips, like stuff like that. And then so what I did was I wasn't an actual vegetarian. I just reduced my meat consumption, and I realized how like easy it was and how there's a lot of different substitutes you can have for that stuff.
It's been about 2.5 years, almost three coming up, guys. Wow. Woo! It's been like 3 years since I've had meat. I've learned that these guys really can't stick with anything, can they? It's just really proving to me that, like, for some people it is difficult to be vegetarian, but if McKenna can do it, and if Gabby can do it, and if Sophie can do it, anybody can do it.
This concluded our exploration of vegetarianism. We discovered the toll eating meat takes on the environment, the economy, and our health. We educated our peers and raised awareness of this issue and proved that anyone can cut their meat consumption, even if it's not entirely. This project should serve as a model and encourage more people to look into cutting meat out of their diets.